For Akiko Ida and Pierre Javelle, playing around with their food isn't a no-no. For more than a decade, the Parisian art duo known as Minimiam has been creating tiny but tasty miniature worlds populated by little people. The name Minimiam means mini yum.
We often wish we could be in the photos, especially when there's chocolate involved.
Once
the photos are in the bag, we eat, right?
Everything.
Their latest major project is a miniature world made from dairy products for an international agricultural fair in Paris. With more than 500,000 visitors, the trade fair is an important platform for Minimiam. But the artists and their 4 assistants have a lot to do before it opens.
At the far end is an industrial milk production facility and a city of milk. And we are also going to be adding little worlds made of yogurt, of cheese, and of cream. And down here we have one made from butter.
Each of the tiny food worlds tells a story. They might be set on the market square of a French mountain village or in a modern city.
This city is a metaphor for industrial milk production and for the drastic increase in milk consumption all over the world.
Unlike the products in Minimiam's photos, the food in the installation is not real, but is made of polystyrene and synthetic resin.
Food changes. Over time, it dries out and goes bad. So when we work with real food, we have to be really fast. And that presents a real challenge.
As professional food photographers, Akiko Ida and Pierre Javelle are used to staging food. They earn most of their money on jobs for cookbooks and adverts. It was a shared passion for food that brought the Frenchman and the Japanese-born artist together when they were photography students at the art school in Paris.
The first time we met, he asked me where he could eat good sushi in Paris.
It's the perfect way of striking up conversation with a Japanese woman.
The artists seek inspiration for new photos in the many bakeries, restaurants, and food shops that line the streets of Paris.
One time we saw a beautiful chocolate eclair in a bakery. We bit into it, and the way chocolate came out was lovely. And it looked like a tear in the ground after an earthquake. Many of our ideas come from the things that surround us in daily life.
At their studio in Montmartre, Ida and Javelle painstakingly assembled the composite parts for the dairy installation. One feature is a big wheel of cheese.
Pierre makes most of the pieces. My job is more to look at what he's done and to tell him what I think. The most important thing we have to decide is the story we want to tell. After that, everything else falls into place.
So far, they've created 100 little scenes from food, but they aren't stopping there. They're currently planning a book of their photos, as well as an exhibition in New York.